Broadcasting from a satellite location here, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the truth and what is the truth. So is it really political? The question comes down to is it really political, and who do we really serve, and who is our God? And this is very, very important to understand. So there's an acquaintance that I know, and we have different political views, and the political views we just don't meet eye to eye when it comes down to this, because I believe that the Democrat agenda is evil. It supports abortion, supports same-sex marriage, exploits minorities. It does a lot of things that are against God, and because of my views on it, and because of their views on it, there are some friends that I have disconnected with they call themselves Christians, but they support the Democrat agenda. Maybe not that part of the agenda, but they celebrate, or they support the Democrat Party, and in doing so, they have disconnected with me. So let me just say this: I serve the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob. I serve the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. I do not serve an American Jesus. I do not serve an American Christianity. I do not serve Americanism. Okay, this is not what I serve. I serve the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and Jacob. The same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. The same God who calls things abominations and evil is the same God that I serve today. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people who say they serve the same God, but they are supporting agendas, a party that goes against what God says and does. And in that doing so, when you support a party that supports things that are against God, you withdraw from there. Now, these are the type of people call themselves Christians, but let me just say this: I've withdrawn. I pull myself away, guys. Don't make a mistake in this. I know some people think, well, it's only political. No, it's not just political. Listen to this. I want you to understand this. Jeremiah had to deal with politics all the time. As a matter of fact, when Jeremiah approached Zedekiah, there was a lot of people who thought that standing for Zedekiah and standing for his views against God were proper because he was the king. For example, Hananiah was for Zedekiah, and when Jeremiah came in and he came to the king and he rebuked the king because the king's views were against God, Hananiah came in and thought he was a prophet and he would speak on behalf of God. And there are a lot of people who call themselves Christians and they think that they're speaking on behalf of God by supporting and yet support the Democrat agenda. They are no different than Hananiah, who supports Zedekiah. They were no different. And Jeremiah rebuked them. And he says, you know what? You guys may break this wooden oak yoke that was upon my back, but God is going to replace it for a steel yoke. And this is exactly what is happening here. If and when or whatever happens, the Democrat president comes into power, which I'm sure it will one of these days, whether it's going to be Biden or will be in the future. Either way, those who call themselves Christians, who stand behind the Democrat Party and exalt Democrats and think, oh, we applaud them, this is great, are going to find that wooden yoke that they thought was on their back is going to be replaced by a steel yoke. It's going to be no different. So this is a situation which is a very serious situation. And so it's not just a simple, this is a political thing, because it's more than just a political situation here. It is a religious thing. The same God that we serve yesterday, today, and forevermore is the same God that we serve. And it's very, very, very important that we keep our eyes on that and we trust in the Lord, and that we understand that when you decide, or if you decide to support a party that supports abortion, and it supports same-sex marriage, and it supports homosexuality, and it supports abominations, you are actually withdrawing yourself from serving, doing the right thing. So it is more than just a political party. So this is, again, thank you for taking the time. The truth is, I feel, I'm sorry that some people may feel like, oh, I withdrew myself, or I unfriended them on Facebook or whatever. But this is really, I love God, and I serve the Lord Jesus Christ, and I serve the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob. And this is the God I'm going to serve, and this is the God I'm going to follow. And if they don't like it because they want, and they want to vote against God, and they want to vote and support a party that supports things that God said no to, then that's their prerogative. But they can do what they want to do, and they can serve whatever they want to serve. But as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. So thank you guys for very much understanding, and for praying for me on this matter. God bless you. We love you.